Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. Today we have two snacks to try from Tokyo Treat, and I'm at least slightly concerned about the first one. So this is the Cheezack, and this is such a weird situation. Usually the writing on here kind of makes sense for Japanese and the way the Japanese language works, but this does not make a cheese sound when you are going from the Japanese Romanji or English characters, and underneath it is written in katakana in a way that does make more sense with the Japanese language. This thing seems super weird. Looking at the culture guide, they're not telling me that much. They're saying that it's a snack cracker and that the cheese coating apparently is lightly sweet, which feels very strange for a cheese snack. It's definitely broken apart. In the picture, it's a whole thing, but I can feel this thing is broken. So yeah, kind of a little uncertain about this. We also have the Mitarashi Kibidango, and I do have to apologize. Normally I'm fairly paranoid about making sure I got everything in the box, and I missed this in the unboxing. I feel so terrible. I even went back and looked at the recording and found like where it got skipped over. But even though we kind of missed it in the unboxing video, we are going to try it. It is apparently sweet and savory, and I'm not entirely sure what to expect from this. They're telling me nothing about what this thing's flavored like whatsoever. So this is going to be an interesting episode. And yeah, with that, let's get started. Itadakimasu! Okay, so starting with the Cheezack. Oh my gosh, this thing is like Cheeto orange. It kind of smells like Cheetos too. It's giving me a lot of Cheeto vibes. It's a sweet Cheeto. It's texturally, it's kind of like a puffy Cheeto. The cheese tastes kind of like Cheeto cheese, but it is also sweet at the same time, so it's like somebody sweetened a Cheeto. This is super weird. I think you're better off eating the Cheeto for this snack. Unfortunately, I do think the Cheeto might just be better. So moving on to the Mitarashi Kibidango, which I have much higher hopes for. Assuming I can get it open. Ooh. Okay, we've had some mochi that was wrapped up like this, and it's usually spelled good things for the channel. So for those of you who are new to the channel, this is a rice paper. This is actually fully edible. They even specified in the culture guide that it's to keep it from sticking to your fingers, which makes sense. I hadn't jumped to that for the reason that they do this, but this is... I've been introduced to the concept long before I started the channel, so yeah, if you get a snack like this, double check. Sometimes this paper is actually edible and you can just bite right through it. This is super weird. Very soft, very chewy. Textural wise, amazing. Super great. Flavor wise, it is kind of savory. It is kind of salty. There's a bit of sweet. It's weird. It's really weird, and I'm not sure what it tastes like. This isn't my favorite either. I think we've had better mochi. We've had better mochi on the channel. We've had better mochi from Tokyo Treat, I think. Aw, I feel kind of bad. This is one of those episodes. But there is a lot more in the box to try, and actually some of the things that I have been looking forward to the most, I've been saving towards the end of this filming. So I'm hoping. Coach Isosama. So to recap, we did our Cheezack, which is basically a sweet Cheeto. Just eat the Cheeto. You might be happier that way. We also did the Mitarashi Kibidango, which is oddly savory, not very sweet even for mochi. Texture-wise, amazing. But it was kind of, we've had better mochi. We've had better mochi. We've had better mochi from Ichigo, which is the parent company of Tokyo Treat. We've got an amazing mochi. I'd recommend going for one of those. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.